Hello and welcome to Phuket Pulse GED Expert Screencast with me, Teacher Marky. Today's lesson focuses on IGCSE Biology past paper review. This will be part 1 of a two-way video for this specific presentation. Now, before we start, let's have a quick review. Now, all living organisms undergo these processes, such as movement, respiration, such as gas exchange, inhalation and exhalation, sensitivity, that is when a living organism reacts with different stimuli, such as light, temperature, and etc. Growth would be an increase in size. Reproduction, which can be classified as both sexual and asexual. Excretion, such as taking out some toxic chemicals and waste outside our body. It can be the urine or it could be sweat. Next would be nutrition. Nutrition is when a living organism make use or digest the food and get the nutrients from it so that the body can perform different tasks. Now remember that viruses are not classified as living as they do not have the ability to complete these processes. Viruses are non-cellular and they consist of genetic material surrounded by a protein coat, but they don't have any nucleus at all. Now we begin with question 1. The diagram shows an animal whose scientific name is Ratus ratus. Which genus does it belong to? A. Mammals, B. Ratus, C. Ratus, D. Vertebrate. So take a look at this question. Definitely if you're gonna say mammal, that would be the class of this specific vertebrate. Now under binomial naming, we use the capital letter for the first letter of the name of a specific species. Like in this case, Ratus, which is the first name, is in capital R, followed by small letters. So based from that, if we're going to eliminate mammals and vertebrates, because definitely that's not the right answer, your answer will be what? Exactly, that's the answer. That would be C, Ratus, the one with capital letter R. Because in a scientific name, the first name is the genus followed by a species name. Next, we have this. What are the characteristics of bony fish? Now, for this specific type of question, you need to analyze the graph. And you can begin eliminating incorrect options, such as these specific categories. So we are only dealing with bony fishes. Definitely there's no fish with an external ears. So you should choose the one with an X. So from this option, we only have option B and option D. Now in terms of maintaining constant body temperature, humans do maintain body temperature, but fishes doesn't. They don't need to maintain body temperature, so you need to choose the one with an X. And the rest, that is a characteristic of a fish, a jelly covered egg and a scale. So the answer would be letter D, jelly covered eggs and scales. Next, question 3. What are the features of leaves of plants that is eudicotyledon or dicotyledon? Now we have here two specific variants, broad leaves and parallel veins. From here, you can choose option D because both of it are absent in terms of broad leaves and parallel veins. And that will leave you 3 options left. So for A, it can't be broad leaves and parallel veins at the same time. So it's just between these two. So if it's dicotyledon, they will never have a parallel veins. So you choose letter B. And your answer is right. Has broad leaves and no parallel veins because parallel veins is for monocots. Next, we have question 4. Many snakes that belongs to the viper family are unusual in that they give birth to live young. This is usually a characteristic of which vertebrate group. So from the options seen here, everything are all classified as vertebrates. But based from the question, it says in here they give birth to live young. So the answer would be what? Can you guess? You're right. The answer is mammals. It couldn't be the other options such as A, B, and C because they doesn't lay the offspring. It can be through egg or something. Now, next we have under question 23 from our past paper. In here, we need to analyze a specific leveling of a question such as this. Use the key to identify which group is amphibians. So for number 1, does amphibians has hair or does amphibians doesn't have a hair? So if this is your answer, you go to option 2. Option 2 is here. Does amphibians has a feather or it doesn't? If it doesn't, then you go to option 3. Does amphibians have a dry scaly skin or a moist skin? If it has a moist skin, then you go to option 4. Now, does it have a limbs or does it not have any limbs at all? So what will be your answer? You're right. That would be group C because they have limbs. Next question is 6. The diagram illustrates some of the processes carried out by living organism. Which characteristic of living organism is represented by arrow X? So we have here green plant and we have here the specific arrow with an X on it. Now the question is asking for what specific process is this, which was transferred from green plant to chicken. This will never be excretion because a chicken cannot get anything from green plant through excretion. Nutrition can be a possibility. Respiration is also possible. Sensitivity is not because green plant will never be a stimuli for the chicken. So is we with chicken to green plant. So the answer would be what? Exactly, the answer is nutrition. The chicken eats the green plant. So whatever is in there, that will be digested by the chicken and the chicken will get the nutrients from that specific plant. Next is question 7. What is the correct way of naming a species according to binomial system? If you can recall, I already discussed a short discussion for this specific topic, which is binomial system. On this case, we always start with the first word. The first letter of the first word or name is in capital. So you can just eliminate option C and option D. So it's just between A and B. But the second word should be in small letters. That would be option A. This is the answer because all italicized in the way of naming. And aside from that, first letter of first name is capital, then everything is in small letter. Next. Oh, that will be all because there is a continuation for this specific screencast. I miss it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you find this video useful, you can hit the thumbs up button below and give it a like. You can share it with your friends, and you can also rewatch the video if you want to recall something or practice answering problems with regards to your IGCSE Biology. Now connect with us if you have any questions or suggestions, or if you wanted to know more about our organization, then you can visit www.phuket.org. updates regarding our system, it's on Facebook, such as facebook.com/bookitpulse. Or if you wanted to talk to us directly, you can give us a call at 081-417-0978. Please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel. And I'll see you on my next screencast. Bye everyone!